All right, well, this is going to be my first recording done inside of my car. Yeah, a lot of times I do my better thinking when I'm driving long distances, and I do that a lot for my job. So I figured when I get an idea or something I'd like to say, a lot of times it's when I'm driving, and then by the time I get home, I'm tired and I don't feel like recording anything. So I think this is what I'm going to do from now on. I went ahead and downloaded a little app, and I'm going to just record myself and my thoughts as I go along the day. And here's the thing: it's this thing about reparations and white privilege. I just wanted to add a little more to my last video. So, what kind of privileges do you get when you're a blim? Everyone's always talking about white privilege. Well, what about blim privilege? Because I see a lot of privileges that the blims get. Bad lives matter. So when I talk about blim privilege, I'm talking about white people. I'm talking about black people. I'm talking about brown people. I'm talking about yellow people. When I say blim, I'm talking about bad lives. Okay? People who are downtrodden and they're basically drug addicts, and they can get away with stuff that I can't. I mean, they get special privileges. Like, for instance, a blim person doesn't even have to have car insurance. Yeah, he can drive around in a car and nothing's going to happen, right? He can drive around. He'll drive really slow in your way. Or he may not even have a license. If I get pulled over and I don't have a license, well, then I get a ticket and I get fined, right? If I get pulled over and I don't have car insurance, I get a ticket and I get fined. Okay, but not only do I have car insurance, I have to pay for underinsured drivers. In other words, I'm paying for other people who don't have insurance. Okay? And this is a capitalist society? No, it's not. It's a socialist society. I have to pay for other people's abilities to drive, because insurance companies have to charge people who do get insurance more. Okay, let's see. What other privileges do blims get? Let's see. Blims also are able to rob and raid stores. Yeah, they're able to go in and take whatever they want, and there's nothing you can do about it because they're a special privilege. They're a blimmer, so they're able to do that, and you can't do anything. Let's see, what else can they do? Let's see, they can decide to get angry anytime they want and act inappropriate, and it doesn't matter what kind of setting they're in. Because they're blim, they can do that, right? They're allowed to do that. That's kind of like woke too, right? They can live on the streets in tents. That's a privilege. If I was to do that, the cops would see me and go, hey, we can't have you out here. We're going to fine you. And why is that? Because they know I have money. They know I have a place to live, and they don't want me just living with the homeless. Okay? Because they're going to be like, well, we can find this guy. So if you don't have anything and you're a blim, you can do it. You get that privilege. Yeah, you think in the United States of America, those that are bad people and don't actually contribute to society and have drug addict problems and issues, that you would think that they wouldn't have as many freedoms as I do. But apparently it's starting to go the other direction. Apparently a person who doesn't have anything is going to end up with more liberties and freedoms than somebody who doesn't provide for society. I can't believe people think this is a capitalist society. It's not. It's no longer a capitalist society. I'm a small person looking at it from the bottom up, and a small person from the bottom up sees that this is a socialist society. I work with a lot of people who don't want to work, and they call in whenever they can, and they take bereavement, they take PTO. As soon as they get enough time stored up, they call in. Yeah, or they'll save it for the hard days, right? They'll wait till something is hard to do, and then they'll call in and leave the team without a person because they decided they didn't want to do that particular job, so they went ahead and called in that day. I mean, that's America. That's what we've turned into here. It's no longer be the best you can be. It's be the shittiest you can be. It's the laziest you can be. We no longer prop up things that are excellent. We prop up crap. We prop up blim. So what other privileges do blims get? Well, there's probably more that I don't know about because I've never been a blim. I've never been a bad life. I've always done what I was supposed to do. I've always paid my taxes. I've always freaking, obeyed the laws. And I have to pay a lot of insurance. I've never had a car accident where I had to pay out. Never. It's never been my fault. Okay, I've been paying for car insurance for about 35 years. Yeah, I've never had a claim. Nope. So I've been paying into this program, this insurance company program. And then let's see, I've been paying for home insurance. I've had to pay for medical insurance, right? All this stuff that I pay into. And why is everything so expensive? Because people are using the systems who don't have insurance. Okay? That's why medical is so expensive now, because anyone that comes to the United States, it can get medical help. That's why they're coming here in throngs. Why do you think there's millions and millions of people coming across the border? Just because they know two things. One, they can get free health care. Okay? Two, it's because we print money. Yeah, we print money out of thin air. They know that they can get a piece of the pie if they just get into the borders. And so that's why they're coming like they are. Okay? It's because of the carrot that we dangle in their face. It's not because we don't have a wall. It's not because we don't have law enforcement. It's because of all the free shit that we give everyone who doesn't have a job, who doesn't speak the language, to all the people who don't want to assimilate and become citizens of this country. That is why, okay? We print money and send it overseas. Oh, let's see, there's a battle over here. Oh, well, we're going to go ahead and print some money and give it to Ukraine. Yeah, so they can just take that money and hide it and launder it and put it somewhere where it's not actually going to go to the troops. Yeah, welcome to America. Capitalist society? Hell no. It is a socialist, fascist society.